Well, tonight there is a search for the suspects accused of shooting at Metro Police officers early this morning.
This happened on the near northwest side of Indianapolis near 28th and MLK. Tonight, Ashton Hackman joins us live. He's outside the Northwest District for IMPD. And Ashton, we know that we've been on this story all day. What's the latest update on the search for the suspect?
Well, Anne-Marie and Felicia, at last check, Metro Police are still searching for the two suspects wanted in this early morning shootout. It now marks the third involving Metro Police in just the last month. Neighbors living on 28th Street near Indianapolis Avenue woke up blinded by police lights Thursday morning outside the aftermath of a police chase turned shooting.
Here we are again, officers shot at doing their job. We're lucky that no one was hit.
Metro Police said it started hours earlier on the northeast side. Officers were searching for a man wanted for assaulting a woman with a gun near Benford Boulevard and East 75th Street.
Officers on scene there learned that a suspect had fled the area in a vehicle.
Around midnight, an officer found the car near East 30th and Ruckle Streets where a chase began.
That officer requested additional units to assist, and a short time later the vehicle pursuit ensued.
Near 28th and Indianapolis Avenue, the driver and another person hop out. At least one of them allegedly fires at officers. We're told an officer returned the gunfire. This is now the third shooting involving Metro Police in less than a month. On July 29th, an IMPD officer was shot during a traffic stop on a wanted vehicle on the west side. The officer is in recovery and several suspects are facing charges. Days earlier, Metro Police officers shot and killed a suspect during a chase after a deadly shooting. And while there are no arrests so far in this latest shooting, Metro Police are warning those responsible.
We will use all of our resources to make sure that we are able to bring you into custody and that you face justice in our system.
Now, Metro Police tell us they don't think there is an active threat to the community at this hour. They're, of course, still looking for those suspects. We were out in that neighborhood this afternoon talking with neighbors. Some of them had Ring camera footage, but a lot of them just really wanted to keep to themselves. Anne-Marie and Felicia, obviously a very scary situation and one that Metro Police are taking seriously. Again, the third shootout involving Metro Police in just the last month.
Okay. Ashton Hackman reporting. Thank you so much. And on to more news now. The leader of the 10-Point Coalition says the Northwest Side, where this shooting happened, is actually considered a hotspot for violent crime. However, Metro Police still say crime is down.
Marina Silva went out to that neighborhood today and shares what she encountered there. Marina?
So a lot of the times when we're doing stories about crime in the neighborhood, we talk to the people living here who say they're outraged and they want change. But this was different. The people we spoke with today were either fearful or they didn't want to be seen talking to us. Some people even made threats. According to IMPD records we found, in 2025 alone, officers have taken at least 87 reports for violent crime on the Northwest District. Barnes United Methodist Church is in the heart of the Northwest Side, home to the 10-Point Coalition and Reverend Charles Harrison. He says not one person or organization can fix the problem.
That's why it's going to take all of us because it's so widespread, and all of us are trying to do our part. Each of these organizations focus on a different aspect of violence, and we're all trying to work together with whatever area that we're focusing on to try to address these social issues that is creating the violence on the ground.
Another thing Reverend Harrison told us was there are still people in the community that want change for the better. Reporting on the northwest part of the city, Marina Silva, 13 News.
All right, Marina, and right now IMPD is searching for the driver who officers say hit and killed a pedestrian on the southwest side. Police found the man who'd been hit near Troy Avenue and Fleming. The car that hit him was still there, but the driver was not. The man died at the hospital, and IMPD is now asking anyone with information to call Crime Stoppers, 317-262-TIPS.
And now to Carmel, where 4 teens are now charged in a robbery that ended in a shooting. In court documents, police say the teens planned the crime via text while they were on campus at school, and they were set to rob the victim during a vape pen sale. Police identified the 4 17-year-olds now as Bo Shanley, Malachi Hoffman, Dalen Pedden, and Jalen Pedden. Investigators say that Shanley's mom helped officers identify the suspects, and she used data from a family safety app that then tracked the teens' movements the night of the shooting. Also, a 14-year-old was arrested for the crime. Police have yet to release his identity.
It's Thursday and it is a hot one, but we've seen sun and clouds, and if you were in the shade not working, then it could have been beautiful.
It was. Shade's always a little bit of a relief. Not much of a breeze, though.
Not much of a breeze. Humidity was lower. I think that's the big key or the big difference today. That won't be the case as we head into the weekend. We're going to ramp up the temperatures and ramp up the humidity, so it's going to start to feel a little more uncomfortable. Made it to 90 this afternoon.
Oh, did it really?
It did. And we're still and we're still in the upper 80s, close to 90. And I have several 90-degree days in the 7-day forecast to show you in a few minutes. 86 in Bainbridge right now, 85 Bunker Hill, 90 Brown County, and we have 86 degrees in Crawfordsville with that mix of sun and clouds that Felicia mentioned. Evening forecast will stay in the 80s, drop into the 70s once the sun goes down, and relatively comfortable overnight, upper 60s to near 70. If you're headed to the State Fair, remember it is winding down. Good day, lots of sunshine tomorrow. It is going to be a bit more humid. High temperatures tomorrow afternoon at 90 degrees. As we get into the weekend, low to mid 90s, Saturday, Sunday, this little heat wave will continue through the early part of next week, and at times feels like temperatures nearing or going above 100.
Angela, thank you.
For months now, we've told you about the issues and concerns the community had with Indianapolis Animal Care Services.
And it now has a new director leading the organization in a new direction. Our Ella Rhodes caught up with the director to hear her plans.
Meet the new director of the Indianapolis Animal Care Services, Amanda Dahoney-Hinkle. She's not completely new to the shelter. Dahoney-Hinkle started her career at IACS.
Feels like coming home. This is where my heart is and where I want to, put my passion, just pour my passion into this and make it the best that it can absolutely be.
Over the years, the shelter dealt with serious overcrowding, so we asked Dahoney-Hinkle her plan for IACS's future. She says they waived adoption fees, but with only 3 weeks under her belt in the new position, she's focused on hearing out staff and volunteers.
I think my main message that I have just conveyed to everyone so far is I am dedicated to listening and learning to their concerns and their ideas and taking, what they say is valuable to me. I want to know what their ideas are and how do we incorporate that.
IACS says they plan to leave this shelter here on Harding Street and move over to the shelter that they're building on Raymond Street sometime early next year. Dahoney-Hinkle says the current shelter wasn't intended as an adoption center, so moving into the new shelter is a step in the right direction for its future. This site will eventually look like this: 50,000 square feet with an expanded medical clinic, public dog park, designated animal intake space, and more. Kennel manager Sean Hicks says the new shelter is long awaited.
It doesn't just let us take care of the animals better, it will help us serve the community and the people better. So this is going to have ripple effects that improve animal welfare here in Indianapolis.
He's also happy with the city's choice appointing Dahoney-Hinkle to the job.
She's been here before. She knows what struggles we face. She has a plan. She's staying active, involved.
In Indianapolis, Ella Rhodes, 13 News.
And IACS hopes the shelter will be finished in March.
It finally is out. Our first look at the Pacers' schedule for the new upcoming season. Seems like we just wrapped up a season, doesn't it?
We just wrapped up.
But a new one's about to begin officially with the home game October 23rd. That's that one we've been talking about, the NBA Finals rematch, hosting the Thunder here at home. Also a notable game, that will be the one on November 3rd. That's a home game. That's when the Bucks and Miles Turner wearing green coming back to town, facing his former team. So
hopefully they'll wear the white jersey.
I
just
don't
with
know
the
if
green
they're
writing.
going to be cheering for Miles. I don't know if they're going to be a Miles fan or if they're going to be a Pacers fan and boo him there. But a limited number of select single game tickets now on sale if you'd like to go. They are available for every home game. We have a full link to their schedule right now on our website at WTHR.com.